Well, we are very honored to be joined here by Joel Ibrahim from the Party for Socialism and Liberation, who was there at the Denver City Council during this action that took place recently. Joel, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I just want to start here with sort of the reasoning for what took place. Why did people go to the city council meeting?
Well, actually, since the uprising really kicked off in Denver, people have been going to the city council meetings like every week, actually, as a matter of fact. Basically just voice their opinions. They've been really structured and formatted the way that like city council people and the people in the courthouse have been structuring them. But last night, the energy was a lot different. It was a lot different, and especially it sort of comes on the heels of a recent announcement by the district attorney to not press charges against a cop who killed 21-year-old William DuBose just this past. Well, he killed him in May, but she made the announcement on Thursday. And so that Thursday, we in PSL we spearheaded an action in response to that very day. And it was good. We marched through the streets. We went to the DA's office. We had a good little rally and demonstration. We had the family of William DuBose speak. So it was pretty powerful. But people wanted to keep the pressure on. So the energy was a lot different this time. And people really wanted to talk about not just this particular case. This DA has a history of letting killer cops walk. She's a Democrat. She claims to support Black Lives Matter. She lives in, a rich white garrison community somewhere in Denver. And I think people just have had enough of the hypocrisy and enough of them letting killer cops off the hook.
Like in this moment, so many of these, especially Democratic mainstream establishment politicians, are all like, I want to be about it. I'm all about it. This is good. But in reality, it seems like these cities, these administrations are often some of the most complicit in pushing forward these brutal police departments.
Yeah, not only are they complicit, they're just bold-faced lying to our faces. For example, when the DA made the announcement, she also released a video, like the body camera footage of the incident. And, they wanted to use that footage as like exact proof that, oh yeah, this was justified. But it's like, you can't see anything in the video. You see red circles, you see blurred footage, and you really don't see much. It looks doctored and it looks, all you saw was red circles and things. And it was like, oh, good. Yep, he deserved it. Case closed. Wow. There was also, before we even got into the city council meeting yesterday, we saw the family of Alexis Mendez outside. Alexis Mendez was a 16-year-old, and he was just running. He was running away from something, but he was accused of burglary, and some off-duty corrections officer shot him in the back. Case closed. That was it. There was no investigation. The DA just said, oh, well, burglary, that's it. No investigation, no nothing. Denver police have a history of shooting people in the back while fleeing. That's one of the things that they do. And not even just Denver, but in Colorado Springs, which is about 40 minutes south of here. The same thing happened with Devon Bailey back in 2019. Shot in the back. Like, it's not even, and it's just so normalized here. And you have this Democratic district attorney that's like, oh, well, bummer. That's it. And I think people have had enough. And so we definitely saw enough yesterday when we took over that city council meeting. Denver is, I think, number 5 in police shootings of people. It's not, people rarely think of Denver, but, it's definitely up there in terms of police killings of people. Denver has high rates of homelessness, of gentrification. They've gutted social services in that city, and they've basically given almost a blank check to police. Policing is a huge part of the budget out here. There is something incredibly wrong with what's happening in this city. The fact that it's not even just, the overt police terrorism against the people, but homelessness and gentrification is also terror against the people. So many people have been kicked out of their homes. I haven't seen so many like tent cities like in my entire life as I've seen in Denver. And yet they're sweeping the tent cities. Like they're going through and they're destroying the tent cities and just relocating people and then sweeping those places. And this is what they're doing right now in the middle of a pandemic.
Where does this go from here? I think obviously there's more energy, and obviously it seems a renewed desire amongst a large number of people to keep pressing on these issues out there.
Mm-hmm. Where does it go from here? I think that people are certainly gaining confidence. They're gaining the confidence that they can actually challenge power, that they can actually go and be in front of these people's faces. And we saw that last night. Like last night at the city council meeting, they tried to basically like have like a line of people out the door waiting, and inside of the chambers where the city council people were, there was like one person per pew. But then they were like, okay, we're going to put people in the overflow room. So they said that, oh yeah, because of COVID, we're going to make sure everyone's spread out in this room, but y'all can go stuff yourselves in an overflow room.
Right.
And so we showed up and we just started agitating people in line to be like, hey, this is not right. We should go into the meeting. And so as soon as we started talking to people, somebody just started chanting, and then we just walked right in. And then we said, we're taking over. This is our meeting now.